everyone, this is Jessica back for Flosstube number 26. It is the 18th of November 2025 and I have a few whips to show today, and I have a finish, and we'll have some information on the giveaway here in a little while as well. So first I want to show the finish and get that out of the way. It is from quite a while ago. It's when I was still working on 14 count, which I haven't done except for little stamp things for years. But it is a piece called Purple Rose. It's by Anne Logan. And I put in 3,080 stitches to finish that. So it is no longer a whip. It is done and out of there. And next, I will show you the piece that I use for my travel stitching when I'm able to stitch while going somewhere or at a doctor's office or anything like that. It's a piece out of the Just Cross Stitch. It's the Autumn. But I have Libby on my phone and downloaded the Just Cross Stitch Autumn magazine, and it's in there. It has a little picture of a squirrel and it says, "Excuse me, the bird feeder is empty." And since this is not on Pattern Keeper, I don't count my stitches that aren't on Pattern Keeper, so I don't know how many stitches I put in, but this is where I'm at now. I have one little dot after the "excuse me." I have a dot for the I, the Y. There's some little confetti stitches spread around, and then finish up the squirrel's face. And then it'll be done as well. Then we have the at-home stitching. And I've worked on a few of my older pieces trying to get them closer to a finish. I want to get them done. That's when I was still doing half stitches, and I don't like doing half stitch anymore. I am pretty much just a 1/1 full cross stitch now, but I have to get these ones done first, and until they're done, I still have some. This one is Mini Touch of Sky by Jeff Haney. The whole piece will look like this. This is not being cropped at all. The previous progress picture should be in here. And this one is on 25 count, 2/1 half cross. And on this one I put in 4,788 stitches. And I was working over here filling this part in. So there is more of a close-up on that. And I believe I got some down into here as well. And there is the whole piece. Next we have Mini Soul Touch. It's by Laura Prindle. The whole piece looks like this. I am cutting off some of the side over here of the horse. And why it's like that is because I was planning, whenever I first started to stitch the whole thing, and then I started cropping pieces and decided I am going to cut off some of that, the horse that I don't really need in the picture. So I'm going to have extra fabric on the end, but that's okay. On this one, it is 2 over 1 half cross. It's another 25 count as well. I was working on her, and I put in 3,968 stitches. And I've been working all over on her. Worked in some confetti stitches up here, and then I've been working down into the yellow as well. And the whole piece right now looks like that. These are not in order of what I did them. I actually put them in order to hopefully find them easier in Pattern Keeper, because those two are like at the very top of Pattern Keeper, so they're pretty old, and then the other ones are down further. The next one is Mini Golden Rose by Chris Ortega. The full piece will look like this. I'm cutting off probably about there over. On this one I did 1,041 stitches, and I was mostly working in on the black, trying to get some stitches in for a challenge on one of the Facebook games. And then I had a new start. It was from Etsy. Sorry. All these whips that I have, except for the squirrel, that's from Just Cross Stitch magazine. The purple rose was Ann Logan. I got that off of, I think it was like annlogan.com, something like that. And the rest are Him and Inner Designs. This one came from Etsy. I don't remember the shop, but I can post that down in the description. It is called The Cross, and it will look like that. And this is on a piece of 25 count, working this 1 over 1 full cross, and just 1,464 stitches. So not very much in that one. But it's a start, and you have to have a start to get somewhere, right? Well, I'm down to the last one. I also had a new start on, it was the 15th of November, so a couple days ago, with Nina. Hi, Nina. She kind of got me sucked into the land of long dog samplers, and yeah, I got one that I had seen before, and I really liked it and started it. I picked my own colors. It took a while to decide, and I finally got some, and I think they look okay. But I picked Crossword, and it's the one that looks like this. So my favorite color is green. My husband's favorite color is blue. And I was trying to decide on different shades of green than blue. And I come up with 913. And extra thread on there. 807. Just that color. And then I needed another color because I wanted my favorite color to be kind of the background of like all the stuff around the background. I wanted the letters to be a blue color, but I wanted the boxes around the letters to be something that would still look good, but make it contrasting. So I picked, it's like a peach color, and it's 967. I don't know if that comes in okay. And I'm thinking about, there's like little birds and a fish and an owl and some other little animal looking things on here that I'm thinking about doing like a tan color. I still haven't decided 100% on that one, but so far on this one I have put in 1001 stitches. I'm doing this on 22 count. It's just a Michael's fabric, and that's where I'm at. And some of them are like half cross, and then I go down and do the other leg. It just depends on how I'm feeling and where the thread is taking me. If it's working to do like these boxes, they're straight line and it's easier for me to do one leg of the stitch and then come back and do the other, then I'll do that. Like the O, then I had to work around the O. Yeah. These nerd hoops, I am sold on them. I was using Q-snaps, and I had a cross-stitch meetup from my Facebook group, Missouri Cross-Stitchers. So if you're in Missouri and you're watching this, if you want to join Missouri Cross-Stitchers, go ahead and join, and I'll get you accepted in there. But we had a meetup, and a lady came who had a nerd hoop and let me and one of the other girls there feel how light it is compared to a Q-snap, and it is so much lighter, and it holds the fabric a lot tighter, which I had to keep like twisting my Q-snap to keep it tight, and that was just getting annoying. And somebody said if you put the clamps in a dishwasher, it'll tighten them up, but I don't have a dishwasher, so that's out of the question. And I was just looking for something a little better for tension, and so I bought a single nerd tube on Amazon and tried that out and liked it, so I got a couple more. And so I've been kind of converting to them, and on some of my pieces that are really wide, I have to kind of still use the like the 11 by 17 Q snaps, but those are pretty taut still. I haven't used them as much, so they haven't got wore out, I guess. So yeah, so those I'm still using, but the smaller pieces I'm kind of converting to the nerd tubes. I have another cross stitch get together set up for this coming weekend, so I'm kind of excited about that, to see if I can meet some more people in the area. Last time I also talked about a giveaway. So I was wanting to do a giveaway when I hit 500 subscribers. I just checked before I got on here. It was $499, but I had seen before that it was $500. So since I plan on doing the giveaway, because I saw 500 before, I'm still going to do the giveaway, even though I'm not at 500 anymore. So I don't know if people are just seeing that I'm more full coverage now, because I know there's a lot of people that had been on when I was doing non-full coverage, mostly non-full coverage, and maybe full coverage is not their style. I get that. Not a problem. So since I had hit the 500, I'm going to go ahead and do the giveaway. What I'm thinking is, because I am pretty much a full coverage stitcher, and the people that are watching me either are full coverage stitchers or must have an interest in full coverage stitching, I'm going to do a full coverage pattern. I know there's a lot of companies that are doing sales for next year, like Heaven and Earth Designs. They're doing a 2026 sale. The Cross Stitch Studio has one. Cross Stitch for Everyone has one. Those are the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. But they all have one. I contacted a few of the owners. I have Lady Asian beetles. Sorry. They look like ladybugs, and they're not ladybugs. And they got into our house because it's nice and warm, and they are annoying. Anyway, so if you see a little bug flying around and it's orange, that's what it is. But what I'm thinking is to do a pattern. If you want to do one of the cells, that's great. If not, if you just want a pattern, you could do that as well. Since I've not done this kind of thing before, I asked the owners what would be the best way to do it. I can, for Heaven and Earth Designs, if you choose to do a cell there, then what I would have to do is give you like a gift certificate, and then you would purchase the cell and do what is needed. You would purchase it, then you'd have to take your order number, join the group, and then fill out the little sheet to put in the project that you want to work on. Then at the beginning of the year, they would send it out to you and do that. With the Heaven and Earth Designs file, if you finish one page, there is a exclusive Amy Stewart pattern that you would get. So a lot of people enjoy Amy Stewart pieces. One page, to me, I think is doable in the year. So I'm going to do that. I am going to do the Stone Cottage piece. The Stone Cottage one is that one. So if you finish one page, then you get the Amy Stewart piece. If you finish 6 pages, then you get all of the pieces that are offered for the sale. And if you finish the whole thing, then there is one of 3 choices for the finish, plus all of the other ones that are offered. Plus you get the Amy Stewart one. Plus, for participants, when they reach 1,000 participants, there is a free pattern. They have reached 1,000. I don't know if they've reached 2,000 yet or not, but the 1,000 one is a little mouse in a sewing room. So there is that you would get for free as well. So right now, if you were to do the Haid one, if you finish one page, you'd have 3 patterns. So that's a pretty good deal to me. The Cross Stitch Studio one is it's the Foxy Christmas, I think it's called. On the website, it has a picture of a fox as like a sample picture, and it looks really cute, so I think I'm going to do that one too. I don't need any more patterns, but I got a serious case of FOMO. So I'm thinking about doing that one as well. I don't know about the one for cross stitch for everyone is Humming Through the Seasons, I think it's called. And I don't know what that would be like. So I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, so if you're interested in one of the styles, you can do that. If you're not interested in one of the styles, if you just want a pattern, I can get it off your wish list. Like if you send me your email, I can purchase it for like a random act of kindness, and then they would send it to you. So for the giveaway, I'm thinking, because for Heaven and Earth Designs it has to be paid by the 14th of December, I want to give whoever the winner is a chance to get in touch with me to give me their information. So I'm thinking like the beginning of December. I think there's like I think it's the 5th. I'm thinking the 5th of December, maybe the 6th, to do another video then. That would give like 2.5 weeks for somebody to see this video, to see about the giveaway, to do what is needed for that, and get their name entered into the drawing. What I would like you to do for that is to comment on my video and comment who your favorite cross-stitch designer is, and if you want to tell me why, that's cool too. So if I see a comment with a designer listed, and then I will take that name and put it into like a little bucket or something and draw it from there, because I don't know how to do the random comment picker and I don't want to mess it up. So I will do that either the 5th or the 6th. Even if I don't have much to show for cross stitch, I will still come and do that giveaway. That way the person can get in touch with me and have plenty of time to get the gift card or whatever the case is, so they can have their pattern all set up. Not much going on here. The weather has been crazy. Today was like in the 70s. We've had days that were in the 30s, so it's really weird. It's getting sick weather, as some of us say. My daughter especially. Usually I get sick one really big time a year, and this is usually when it happens because of my allergies and the weather changing, and I'm not looking forward to that. So I'm trying to drink some like vitamin C and stay as healthy as I can, because I don't want to get sick. But yeah, just stitching. For all my viewers in the United States, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, have a happy Thanksgiving. Safe Thanksgiving if you go out and do anything. We will be staying at home, probably watching some football and cross stitching and just taking it easy. So until next time, happy stitching.